Alright, so here we go. Growing up Filipino, a lot of us were taught without anyone saying it directly that lighter skin somehow meant better, smarter, and more beautiful. You'd see papaya soap commercials everywhere, or relatives joking about getting too dark from the sun. And it's strange how those little things start shaping how we see ourselves. Like, check it out. Papaya soap. Supposed to help make your skin lighter. If your mom's Filipino like mine's, or super Filipino, you know what I'm talking about. And even accents became something to hide. Like, some people feel embarrassed to sound Filipino, like speaking English with an accent makes you less smart. But that's just colonial mentality still living in us generations later. This reminds me of the time when I first moved here 20 years ago when I was 10. Everyone thought I was mute just because I was just embarrassed or shy, or I was afraid. I was just afraid of everything, I think. And now I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I still have the accent, but it's tough, dude. American kids are very mean, very mean. I chose this topic because it's real. Like, seriously, like what I just shared about the papaya soap and the accent, and can't even speak it. Dapat matangos ang ilong, right? You gotta make your nose sharp, because they trying to make you more westernized, or more white and non-Filipino for sure. I just chose this topic because it's real. I said that I've seen people, even myself, sometimes trying to change parts of who we are to feel enough. Yeah, it's never enough, but working on it. And it's the quiet kind of power that colonization left behind. It gets into how we think, talk, and see beauty. I'd had a lot of phases. I think everyone did. Like, back when I used to listen to like not hard, hip hop or rap. I went through like a buzz cut phase and like sagging pants and all that. Yeah, it was wild. Then after that, I went to like some skinny jeans phase, and I was emo. My hair was super long, and I don't have a photo for that prepared, but it is what it is. But healing starts when we notice it. We realize our skin, our language, our voice, they're not something to fix. They're something to be proud of. We don't need to sound or look a certain way to be worthy. Like, in high school, you're just trying to fit in, dude. It's kind of hard, but that's how it was. I'm pretty sure many of you guys experience this. People should learn this because decolonization isn't just history. It's about identity. It's about remembering that being Filipino in all shades and sounds is really powerful. And colonial mentality didn't disappear after independence. It still shows up in colorism. I think that's kind of like what I'm going for. Shame and silence within Filipino families. Many people feel pressured to have lighter skin, speak perfect English, or hide what they're going through. Like, magtitiis ka lang. I hear that so much, dude. But in a more positive note, I think that means, like, in a more positive note, means grit and perseverance. Like, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Healing starts when we face these wounds and care for our mental health. Like choosing therapy, speaking our language again. I try, dude. I'm Ilocano, and I barely know some words. Like, I used to speak it more fluently. Now, bati lang or jamo, like just a little bit, or I don't know. And being proud of our brown skin, our ways to heal and take back our identity. To heal is to free the mind, to remember that our worth comes from who we are, not from trying to fit into someone else's idea of value. I chose, okay, relevance and reflection. I chose this concept because colorism and accent shame still affect many Filipinos today. I know I did, like as I shared earlier. Growing up, lighter skin was seen as smarter or more beautiful, and speaking English perfectly, like American accent, felt like the only way to sound educated or like to be heard. These ideas come from colonization and still shapes how we see ourselves. In America, this connects to power because it shows how people are taught to measure worth by whiteness, or I'm not even sure that's the wording, but whiteness, we're gonna go with whiteness, or how Western they seem. People should learn this to understand that real pride comes from accepting who we are, our skin, our voice, and our roots. Healing starts when we stop trying to fit in and start being proud to be Filipino. Also, I used my first example was the Filipino flag, and I used the Bathala, like Bahala na symbol also, and used a video, and it was the second YouTube video. So if I copied you guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to copy you. If you guys used the papaya slope example, anyway, I appreciate you guys for listening. That is my third part of this project. It was been really tough, but thank you again.